What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we're going to be doing a Phoenix Suns rebuild. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time as they've impressed a lot in the NBA bubble and they have a huge offseason ahead of them, as I feel like they want to try to get the team to be even better for a playoff push next season. It is time to get Devin Booker into the playoffs. But before we get into this video, I want to thank you guys so much for 15,000 subs. It means the world to me. Thank you guys. You guys all have made a huge change in my life, and I want to thank you guys for that. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to leave a like on this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's do this rebuild. I'm very unsure what the Suns are going to go after this offseason, whether it's an upgrade to point guard. Although Rubio has been great for them. He's been awesome next to Devin Booker. Or are they going to go for like more of a forward or another? I don't know, man. Like, I'm kind of lost on what the Suns should go for. I've brought up Kevin Love before, but I feel like that's just kind of too out there, and his contract is just so bad. I don't even think it's worth it. There's also Chris Paul on the Thunder if you want to go for that crazy move and try to get Chris Paul's contract, but then again, it's another terrible contract. So I don't really know what the Suns should do, but I feel like they need to try something, right? You might as well go for something, make a move, try to get a playoff push next season, because I really like this Suns roster, especially with how they did in the NBA bubble, going undefeated. It was almost a Cinderella story. They almost made it if it wasn't for my Blazers, obviously, sealing the deal there to get that 8th seed. But man, I feel like the Suns is going to do something. I don't know what it's going to be, but that's what we're going to try to do today. We're going to try to get something to help them get to the playoffs, and let's get D-Book finally into the playoffs. The 10th pick in the draft. I feel like they could definitely use this pick to possibly trade for somebody, which is, you know, obviously a possibility like I just said, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and draft with this pick. And there's Nico Mannion out here, there's Trey Jones, there's RJ Hampton, somebody I feel like was talked about a lot when he first went overseas to play for New Zealand, but now I feel like he's not even talked about anymore. Am I just like not hearing anything, or is it just the way it is, or was he not very good overseas? I don't know. I don't keep up with that stuff, but I'm gonna draft RJ Hampton because I think Ricky Rubio is a great point guard, but I think obviously having RJ Hampton possibly be that point guard next to Devin Booker for the future could definitely help out a lot. Although, like I said, I feel like the Suns should make some kind of win now move, but getting a 77 point guard is not too bad in the draft. I'll definitely take it. So we're gonna have RJ Hampton here. There has been talks about them possibly going for Aaron Gordon, like a Kelly Oubre for Aaron Gordon kind of swap. I don't know if that helps either team. I know the Magic will probably be looking to trade Aaron Gordon, which I do want to do a rebuild over them soon, because obviously the Magic are kind of in a weird spot, and the Spurs. But regardless, I feel like Chris Paul would make a lot of sense for this team, but I don't really want to do that today. Aaron Gordon definitely could be an upgrade at the 4 for them. I don't really know if he's better than what they could have now at like either Sarge or Cameron Johnson, but you know, Aaron Gordon definitely brings, you know, like versatility to the table. He's not like great at anything, but he's not terrible either, if you know what I mean. It's kind of, he's just kind of never progressed into the player we thought he could be. He's not great from 3. He averages a decent amount of points, but other than that, I don't know if Aaron Gordon's really that player that gets you over the top. We could go for him, but I don't really know if I want to. I really want to get a very impactful player we could start next to Devin Booker. Whether we start Rubio or keep starting Rubio this season, or start a young power forward, I don't care. Like I said, Kevin Love maybe as well, but I just don't really like his contract and how old he is at this point. But maybe if the Bucks were willing to give up Giannis, maybe the Suns could swoop in on Chris Middleton or something like that. Ben Simmons comes available, maybe the Suns swoop in. I don't know, but I gotta make a decision here for this rebuild. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna go for? I want to get somebody next to Devin Booker, and I'm gonna see what makes the most sense for us, because I definitely want to get some type of all-star player that'll make a huge impact right away. From Mitchell Robinson. The reason why I'm doing this is I'm freeing up money to sign a possible power forward this offseason, and Mitchell Robinson isn't a bad backup center to have, and he's very cheap. Obviously this wouldn't happen in real life. There's been some talks about how the Suns are probably going to trade Kelly Oubre because it's on a 1-year deal. I don't know, man. Suns fans, if you're out there, or just if you have an opinion in general, should the Suns keep Oubre and pay him, or should they trade him and not pay him? But the guy I kind of like at the 4 is Gallinari. I think Gallinari could make some sense. Give him 1 year or 2 year next to Devin Booker. I really like that. There's Christian Wood as well. Definitely somebody you could go for. Either one of these guys I love for the Suns. I'm going to give Gallinari a 2-year deal. I'm also going to give Christian Wood a 4-year deal. So either one I think is awesome for the Phoenix Suns if they could get that to go through. I don't know which one I'd rather want. I feel like with Christian Wood being younger, you could have Christian Wood and DeAndre Ayton in the front court. Could that be something nasty? I mean, I'm gonna take the upside with a young Christian Wood. I'm gonna steal him from Detroit. I'm gonna bring Christian Wood over here into Phoenix. That's gonna give us a power forward for the foreseeable future next to Devin Booker, who can shoot and has a very high ceiling, if you ask me. That's if the Suns, or not the Suns, the Pistons decide to let him go. I'm going to go ahead and also make some move shifts here. So I'm going to move Cameron Johnson to small forward. He does go up. I'm also going to send Frank Kaminsky to the 4. He goes up as well. So we're going to have Ricky Rubio and RJ Hampton in the point guard spot. We'll have Devin Booker. We could maybe start Jalen, or have Jalen Leck back up Devin Booker. We'll find out. Johnson, Mikal Bridges, I like that. Kaminsky and Christian Wood. And we also have Aiden and Mitch Robinson now. So I love that a lot. I'm loving how this is shaping up, and I think we're ready for season number 1. So I definitely had to put some thought in who I wanted to get for this team, but I think Christian Wood and getting Mitch Robinson is awesome as well. Mitch Robinson is a nice backup center, and getting Christian Wood I think is a huge addition to this team, somebody that should be very good for them. And I think if they were able to get Christian Wood in real life, I think that's amazing, because like I said, I think he has huge upside, and I think he could help the Suns out right away. I'm gonna start RJ Hampton right away, which I don't know if I really want to do that. I feel like Rubio definitely is somebody that shouldn't lose the point guard spot for no reason, but I kind of like 2K's algorithm for the most part. Like usually when you go with their rotation, usually things end up sometimes they go pretty well. But regardless, I think we have a really good team around Devin Booker now. I think it's not bad. Christian Wood, like I said, a huge addition to the team. RJ Hampton from the draft. So hopefully these two guys can contribute and get the Suns into the playoffs this season. 64-18, and I think Monty Williams also got the coach of the year. 64-18, that is amazing. Kevin Porter's your most improved, 80 defensive player, and Bol Bol is your 6th man. LaMelo rookie of the year on the Timberwolves, and LeBron James is your MVP. So Phoenix, Arizona fans are taking W's in basketball and NFL, as the Arizona Cardinals just beat the Seahawks, but that didn't really matter. On their first team, Luka, Lillard, LeBron, AD, Karl-Anthony Towns, Stephen Curry, Devin Booker. Ooh, D-Book making the All-NBA second team. You love to see that. And Devin Booker deserves this, bro. Like, one thing I know, and I feel sorry for Devin Booker because he's been elite since he's been to the league, and he has not gotten to the playoffs. He finally got his first All-Star appearance last season due to obviously Damian Lillard sitting out, but I'm still very happy. And if we could get if Devin Booker could get a team like this around him where they could go 64-18, he deserves it, man, because he's been going off, and he deserves a good team around him, which is what I wanted to do today. So RJ Hampton, huge addition, coming in averaging 18 and 7. You love to see it. Obviously I was hesitant about benching Ricky Rubio, but you know what, if RJ Hampton can come in and put up those type of numbers, we will take it. Frank Kaminsky with 11 off the bench. Christian Wood also averaging a nice 14 points, shooting 41%. We will take that all day. RJ Hampton, DeAndre Ayton doing his thing as well, and Devin Booker obviously leading the way. So we're playing the Pelicans in the playoffs in the first round. I really love what we're doing thus far. Can we make a huge run into the playoffs though? Let's see. And we get eliminated in 6. So we are phonies, it looks like. We are big phonies. We lost the Pelicans in 6 games. That is not good, but it's all good. You know what? We'll take it day by day, year by year, and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll bounce back, because being the first seed, it definitely, and getting eliminated definitely sucks. I don't love that it just happened to us, but you know what? I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep Monty Williams just because I do like him. And I'm going to go ahead and get a better assistant and a better trainer. That way we have 3 training camps to use. We do have quite a bit of young players on the roster, as we know. I'm going to go ahead and get this assistant GM as well. And do we have a pick in this? We have 29. I'm gonna let my assistant GM deal with that. They take a Marsilia, whoever that is, with that pick, and we're going to accept all of our team options. Definitely all players I would love to keep. Javon Carter, also a restricted free agent. I think that's another good player the Suns would love to have around. But Frank Kaminsky wants 13 million. I'm not in love with that. We could also sign Dario Saric for 8 million, which I think is a lot cheaper. Obviously, we're saving 5 million. Javon Carter wants 10 million off the bench. I'm not sure about that now that we have Rubio. But RJ Hampton and Rubio, I'm going to let run the point guard. Devin Booker and Jalen Leck's getting better. Cameron Johnson, Mikal Bridges, Christian Wood. I think we're honestly set. I guess I could throw Dario Saric some money. How much money we got? We have negative 17. Yeah, we might as well. We could pay Frank Kaminsky, but I feel like I'd rather save that 5 million as get Dario Saric, and we'll be chilling. So I'm going to get Dario Saric, bring him back, and I think that's going to be the only move. I'm going to hope the progression and just us going better, you know, the play progression and just another experience under our belt is going to treat us well, and we'll be fine going into next year's playoffs. Hopefully Aiden continues what he's doing. Devin Booker, obviously want him to continue what he's doing. Christian Wood, keep it up, and we'll be chilling, and RJ Hampton should only get better. So let's go into season 2, basically same roster. We just went 64-18, and hopefully this time we don't get eliminated in the first round. We dropped down to 45-37, which, wow, that's a dramatic drop. We're the 5th seed again, And we're playing the team that beat us last year. So DeAndre Ayton did his thing. Like, everyone's still doing all right. I don't know why we made such a huge drop in wins. Maybe it's, you know, letting Frank Kaminsky go was stupid of us, but we do beat the Pelicans this time in 5. So I mean, as long as we're making it past the first round this time around, I guess I can't complain. But now we're playing the Dallas Mavericks, who have Giannis and Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. So yeah, this is definitely a possibility, bro. Can you imagine Giannis to Dallas? Honestly, I would love it. Like, I would love it. I think Luka and Giannis together would be fun to watch with Kristaps Porzingis, and obviously it's another overseas player going over and pairing up with Luka and Kristaps. I would love it. I would love to see it in real life, but I don't know if it'll happen. You know, Mark Cuban loves to, he'll pull out the checkbook from time to time. So it's definitely a possibility as we push the Mavericks to 7, but unfortunately we do lose, and the Boston Celtics win the championship. So we were close, almost made it to the Western Conference Finals, but this time we weren't able to do it. So wow. Okay, so what I want to do here, you know what, I hate to do it. I think Monty Williams is a great coach, but I'm gonna sell out, and I'm gonna try to get Nick Nurse if I can get him. Let's see. Can I see? Actually, I can't see. Nick Nurse, we're gonna get him. All right, bet. So we just got a better upgrade at the coach. Hopefully that helps out a lot, and we're not gonna worry about these guys. Player options: RJ Hampton, bring everybody back. Ayton, Mikal Bridges are free agents, and we have to pay Ayton. Mitch Robinson is a free agent as well. Ricky Rubio doesn't want too much money. I'll definitely sign him as a backup point guard. Definitely don't mind paying Ricky Rubio that much money. That is fine. And DeAndre Ayton's getting an offer. Of course, we don't want to let him go. That's a, you know, Shaq and Kobe thing that always was talked about when DeAndre Ayton got drafted with Devin Booker. We could pay Mitch Robinson, but if I don't know, man, I can't do it, bro. I can't see myself paying Mitch Robinson 20 million. Obviously I could just go over the luxury tax and pay him, but I'd rather just let him walk, bro, because I do not want to pay that much money. So we're gonna lose our backup center, but I think we could just pay like Alex Len and be chilling. Should I pay Mitchell Robinson that much money? Not really. I don't feel like I should be investing that much at the center spot, so I'd rather just sign like Norvell Pell and call it a day and let Mitchell Robinson go to a new team for that much, because that is just a little too much to be paying. So we got Mikal Bridges back as well. So here we go, new coach. We were really good the first season, almost made it to the Western Conference Finals. Second season, and I feel like this season is the season we're gonna have to pop off if we want to make that huge jump. So we've got Devin Booker in the playoffs twice. It is now time to contend. Well, it's time to get to the conference finals, the NBA finals. I feel like we can do it. Let's go check out this rotation real quick. RJ, Devin Booker, Mikal, Christian Wood, Ayton, Cameron Johnson, Rubio. I feel like we're definitely good on the depth part. Don't know what I just clicked on. Proficiency. We can go up to 7 seconds, so I'm going to move it to a 7 seconds, 4-star proficiency this season, and this season should be our season, man. This has got to be the season. New coach, same team, upgrades, you know, progression's been treating us well. This has got to be the season we do it, man. MVP, Amani Bates, rookie of the year on the Pistons. That's a huge upgrade for the Pistons. And other than that, we went 55-27 this season, 3rd seed in the West. Here we are, man. Like I said, this has got to be the season we pop off, man. It's got to be it. All the, you know, it's in line for us. Everything is going our way, bro. I feel like we got to do this season. So we're dealing with LeBron and AD and Dinwiddie. For some reason, Dinwiddie's playing the shooting guard. I don't love that, but here we go, playing the Los Angeles Lakers, and we beat them in 5. So that is good sign. And now we're playing the Memphis Grizzlies, who are also another young team who actually just picked up Kawhi Leonard. So yeah, I'm not sure about our chances now. So game 1 goes to the Memphis Grizzlies. Game 2 goes to the Memphis Grizzlies. And game 3 goes to the Memphis Grizzlies. And we lose in 4. So we are not able to make a jump. We are able to get the Suns to the playoffs 3 years in a row, which is fantastic. But other than that, not a whole lot. The Mavericks going to win the championship with Luka and Giannis and Kristaps Porzingis. But regardless, let me know what you guys think the Suns should do in the offseason. I know we didn't really go that far in the playoffs in this rebuild, but that's okay. I wasn't trying to go too out there. Like, these rebuilds I've been doing lately have been kind of like trying to actually be somewhat realistic, but at the same time, it's kind of hard being somewhat and not, you know what I mean? Like, there's no middle ground. I don't want to go crazy and trade for like Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Suns. I've been trying to like actually make sense for these offseason, you know, for the offseason we're about to have, if that makes any sense. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely leave it a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. But for now, this is Crushables. I'm saying peace.